The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready.
Herbert now, blitz coming. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. On the play fake, it's Herbert. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now Herbert again. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Catch is made in close, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Blacknights finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Blacknights will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Right back to Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. It's Allen again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. On the handoff, Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Complete to Braylon Allen. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's going to be caught by Mingo. And he's in. Touchdown! The Jets finish off their opening drive. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On target to Dobbins. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. So we're through 1 here in the AFC title game. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Houston in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 3rd and 8. Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now we give to Allen, running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Murray with the catch. And that is a touchdown! The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, go lion. 10, 380. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Blacknights can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Allen trying this straight ahead. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They'll run now with Allen. And they bring him down around the 34. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Play action on first down. Throwing deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert from the gun. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, easy. We're going orange. Why did it?
Throwing now, Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Set. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the carry, it's Allen. He's got a gain of 6 there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 37. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's on the move. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Here's Herbert. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Milton. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That one vehemently swatted away. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Set.
He's back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They run with Allen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. Buying some time left. Complete beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying it right side with Allen. And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
380. Good hunt. 10.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
380.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
10. Ready.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. That throw finds Johnston. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Herbert on 1st down. Buying some time right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Home troops right. 10.
Now Herbert again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Brown's kick is up and good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Sack. Slash. Go street.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Go.
Now a give, it's Allen headed left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Allen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Come on. Set.
Running is Allen. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of Likely. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They go play action on first. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Milton now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Myers' kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Offense in the hurry up here. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. Has it in close. Touchdown, Houston. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to him. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throw on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Myers' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Blacknights get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a 1-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
1 bite at a time, partner.
1 possession at a time, 1 play at a time, 1 bite at a time to the very end.
Crowd right.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Herbert back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Hits him on the out route. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, Ray.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 30.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, Ray.
It's Herbert once more. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
380. Run. Ready.
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves the touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Blacknights making a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Blacknights cut it to a field goal game. And they get it here and recover the onside kick. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Plowing up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Allen. And he's tackled for a short gain. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Still one more in their pocket to use. First and 10 now from the 30.
12. 12. Hey, easy. We'll go. Real.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
5-9. Home to trips right. 10.
First and 10, here's Herbert. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's down to a knee, and they have done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as we'll see you next time from Houston.